Hello to everybody, to all subscribers of our channel, the FutureTrend channel. And today is 2nd May 2018, and we start our new analysis. As usually, we're starting from our analysis of major currencies. First of all, of course, the major tendencies in the foreign exchange right now is the strength of the United States dollar. But what's important from the point of view of our team, that probably the United States dollar position now is a little bit overextended. I mean, a long position in the United States dollar. Taking into account that from technical point of view, a row of technical indicators are looking at the moment really very overboard, and also taking into account the risks associated with the major economic events of this week in the form of today's Federal Open Market Committee meeting, as well as the labor market report scheduled for Friday in the United States. Probably the United States dollar is ripe even at least for a small correction. Anyway, let's see from one currency to another, and as usually we start our analysis from the euro dollar. The euro dollar at the moment is trading below its moving average 200 daily line, which of course from a technical point of view is a kind of negative factor. That means that probably in the nearest future the pair will remain under the downside, under the strong downside pressure, and from that point of view a way to lower levels is looking really open right now. Anyway, as we can see, the immediate kind of downtrend line located at the moment around 120.65, break above this level could produce a kind of spike, some spike higher. Of course, from a longer term point of view, the euro dollar right now should be looking as selling on any kind of rallies. And from that point of view, probably the first reliable resistance to the upside located around 122.10, 122.45. While below these two levels, we suggest that the euro dollar should remain under downside pressure, and to really change the overall situation to the better side for the euro dollar, first of all, the economic data coming from the United States should surprise to the downside. That's the first one. And another very important factor is that the data coming from the European Union should come in on the better side. From that point of view, today's European Union preliminary flash gross domestic product data scheduled for 10 Greenwich time should present a kind of risk factor for the euro dollar right now. Probably in case if we see a kind of some better result, for example, the market expect 0.4%, comparing to the former reading of 0.6%. For example, if the market, if the real result comes in 0.5%, that means that should present a kind of opportunity to spike higher for the euro dollar. As regarding the other currencies, the dollar yen is still trading below the level of 110, which we suggest is a kind of psychological resistance at the moment. Also, not far from here lies moving average 200 daily line in the dollar yen. The daily line, which at the moment located around 110.22. All in all, the situation still remains rather positive for the dollar yen while we are trading above immediately rising trend line located around 108.30-35, and while above that trend line, the pair should be looking as a buying on any kind of dips closer to this trend line. It's interesting to note the situation with the dollar Swiss. The dollar Swiss is looking really very overbought at the moment. As you can see, starting from the middle of April, when the pair was below 0.96, we don't have any kind of correction in the price of sedging price of the dollar Swiss. The technical near-term technical indicators are looking extremely overbought right now, and that should bring some kind of risks for the future upside potential of the currency, of course, once again from the technical point of view. Also, we note a kind of parity level, which is psychologically important resistance right now, and that's probably mistakenly, as usually at the moment, because you know that our positions are not very good at the moment from the point of view of risk-reward considerations. Anyway, we suggested to sell the dollar Swiss this morning at 99.65, and we are ready to add to a short position at 10020 with the stops above 10040, the highs of October 2017. Probably today's Federal Open Market Committee rate decision will bring some kind of respite for the upside potential, for the bear side of the dollar Swiss. At the moment, that's all. We wish you a pleasant, profitable day ahead, and some later we will come with our analysis of euro crosses and commodity currencies. It was FutureTrend channel with you. Bye bye for now.